Hi Virgo, welcome to your July 2026 general reading. Thank you so much for joining me. My name's Michelle. This is for Virgo Sun and Virgo Rising. Feel free to check out your other sign placements here on the channel for messages that may be there if this one doesn't resonate with you today. So Virgo, let's see. What is happening? General energies for Virgo Sun and Virgo Rising for the month of July 2026. Let's take a look at you here. What's going on around you? Your goal, anything that might be stopping you from that goal. What you will achieve, what you should avoid, what you should embrace. Anything that could be affecting you that is external, and of course the potential outcome for my Virgos. Let's see. General energy. What is Virgo dealing with for the month of July 2026? Comeback, resurrection. I like that. So if you've been on the outs with someone, there is certainly an opportunity for things to come back around. So if you want to retrieve something that you feel that you've lost, some of you could literally be finding something that you had lost. So sometimes that can be very literal energy. Family, friends, and guides. Okay, returning. Someone that you felt that you'd lost could be coming back into your life here, or just reconnecting with an old friend. Let's see. Six of Wands in reverse and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, there may have been a falling out. There may have been a little bit of a bust up here with someone around you, Virgo. But yeah, I feel like you've missed this person. They've missed you. Page of Pentacles in reverse, Two of Wands in reverse, and the Magician in reverse. Oh gosh, yeah, you do want something very much with this person. You're just not sure how to get it. What you should avoid, Lovers in reverse, of course. What you should embrace is the Two of Cups. Yes, Virgo. The Ten of Cups in reverse is around you. And the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel that for you, the important thing is that this can be retrieved. There is an energy here that this can come back. All right, let's see. All is not lost here. All is not lost. We do have success, yes. This is the Peppermint card. So ultimately there will be success, Virgo. You have felt like, this is something perhaps I should give up. This is not going to work in my favor. There may have been distance here. The Peppermint. I feel like things can progress. Is it happening rapidly? Well, that's your choice. My spirit guide is saying that how long this happens, how long this takes, depends upon you and your progress, your actions that you take. So I would say if you're putting out an increase of positive energy, that will help rapid progress here. Yes, but if you're putting out some negative energy, doubts, saying no to something that should be a yes, then of course that's going to block and deny and delay this situation from happening. So make sure that you're putting out a loud and firm yes to what you want here. You have to first decide what it is you want, Virgo, and then put out an energy of yes, I want that. No doubts. Make sure you're directing all of your energy and attention to what you want. If you are in a relationship or you want a relationship, try to do more activities with that person that pleases them. There's a need to listen to others. So if someone around you, if there's been a bust up because they feel like you haven't been showing them attention, or they want you to do some things with them that you have not wanted to do, if you listen to that, consider that person's argument at the moment. There may be an ability to compromise. I'm not saying just do whatever this person says, Virgo, no. But I do feel that there's an ability to make a compromise here. Let's see. Let's get some messages for Virgo. Surrender comparisons with other people. Yeah. So even if this person has, you've known them to be very attractive, or they've had other people interested in them, doesn't matter. I feel like this person will only have eyes for you. So keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power, and forget about who else may or may not have been interested in this person, either now or in the past. Surrender to rest and sleep. Well, yeah, I feel like this energy is sleeping at the moment, but it can be resurrected. It can be resurrected. Let's see. Any other messages here for Virgo, please? Oh gosh, that one's fallen on the floor. Okay, we have the Libra priestess. So for some of you, this person is a Libra, or they have strong Libra in their chart. Balance and beautify. Well, Libras tend to be very beautiful people, but they can also have a little bit of a mean streak, which you might have had directed your way. Virgo, it can be male or female. Librans can they attract a lot of attention. They do, but they can be a little bit, I don't know, I'm picking up some passive aggressive energy. Yeah. Yeah. There's some, they may have even gone with somebody else in the past. That won't be for all of you. You'll know if that's the case. So there's an energy here of release. Releasing anything that feels heavy between you and this person. Yeah. Whatever happened between the two of you, I mean, takes two to tango. This person may not be expressing their own responsibility for what took place. Yeah. But I feel that it took two here. There were two people that were in the wrong. So open your senses, create harmony with this person. Whatever's been weighing you down here, holding you back, these may be things that you feel you failed. There's Six of Wands in reverse. Some sort of a narrative about you may feel that this failed or will fail. You may feel like you there's an energy here of owing and debt. The Libra is the balanced scales, so things need to become more balanced between the two of you, less one-sided. Libra, of course, is ruled by Venus, and that's the planet of beauty. Bringing beauty, like just saying someone, hey, I think that you're beautiful, or I think that you're handsome. Giving someone compliments. That may have been something that didn't happen in the past, or this person may, or you may have felt like there wasn't enough love, there wasn't enough attention paid. Virgo, you can be quite minimalistic and take a more minimalistic approach, whereas a Libran energy tends to be someone who does like things more, perhaps a little bit more materialistic. This person, they may have been involved with people in the past who gave them quite a lot of gifts. Virgo, you may not be such a gift giver, but you like to give of your time, your energy. I think that's enough, guys. You may feel like you don't have enough to give to this person, but Spirit is saying you do. This person may surprise you, you know. You may be seeing this person as a bit high maintenance, or that they desire more than what you can give them in terms of materialistic things. But you know what? I don't know. I'm not really getting that energy from this person. Some of you are automatically striking this person, or have struck this person off from your focus in the past because of some misjudgments about them. Yeah. I think that Virgo, you tend to be somebody who really likes minimalism. You know, you don't like a lot of things. You don't like to be you don't like to be tied down by stuff. You know, you want the ability to have freedom of movement, freedom of choice. It doesn't mean that you're incapable of making commitments. You certainly are, but you like to have this very open kind of energy around you. Not saying you want an open relationship. No, it's not that. It's just more of a sense of personal liberty. You know, it's easy to pack up and move when you don't have a million things to pack. And it helps when you can save enough to buy the house that you've always wanted, when you aren't wasting your money on stuff that you don't want, use, or need, you know. So there may have been a little bit of problems around inconsistencies or incompatibilities around money with either this person or with people from the past. But you know, I think that it can be worked out. Yeah. Take a good look at your relationships, where the responsibilities for maintaining a relationship lie. Be honest. Be honest. You know, there's an ability here to resurrect something, but for some of you, you may not even want that, you know. Make sure that you don't go into something or retry with a sense of duty or a misguided effort. Make sure that you really commit to this, and that you have the same aesthetic, especially when it comes to the money path. Maybe rest, sleep on it. Now, this person may be very good looking, very attractive, but if you truly feel like you know, they're going to bring you pain, they're going to spend too much of your money, or they want things that are, you know, too much for you, you know, I think you have to be very real about whether or not you truly want that kind of connection, what you're willing to take on. Be deliberate about what you do and do not want. That's the key here. And make sure that you don't want something just because somebody else had it. Oftentimes our ego gets involved and we feel like we should want something because somebody else values it. What does success look like to you here in relationships, Virgo? What does success look like to you in relationships? Make sure that if something comes back here, that you truly do want it. What else could this mean? Yeah, there are multiple ways that you can look at this situation. Our first reaction when someone comes back is usually rooted in our fears and limiting beliefs. We feel like, oh well, we failed before, now we get a chance to be successful. Virgo. Look at a situation today by stepping outside of that trigger, the ego, and ask, what else could this mean? Yeah. There's something that you're being called to learn in this moment. There's a pattern that's ready to be broken. How and why is life happening for you right now, Virgo? Yeah, an opportunity to get something back that you feel was something you didn't succeed with in the past, but make sure that you want it because you truly want this, and it's not just your ego. Because oftentimes when we are left by someone, our ego gets bruised and we think, oh, they've gone to be with somebody else. It's not because we even really truly love that person, but our ego feels like, oh, they think someone else is better, prettier, smarter, whatever, has more money than me. Rather than looking at the incompatibilities. Especially if it comes down to money. How can I be more flexible right now? Yeah. Some of you have to step outside of a belief, a trigger. What are you trying to control? Maybe it's time to let go. Make sure that when it comes to love, that what you put your energy and effort towards is for your highest good. And then it's not just for status, ego, that it is truly you committing to a life of love, harmony, shared values, shared beliefs. Is this something that you're willing to invest in at this time, this relationship, and why? What am I most afraid of losing? Yeah, I think that for a lot of you felt a sense of loss around this person, but I think you have to be very clear and direct about why that might be. As we grow, change, and transform our lives, it requires us to let go of something that was. It's so we can make room for what will be. So if you were to take the big leap today, would you feel scared of losing love, safety, or belonging? What if it was a big fat lie? What if it was impossible to lose any of those things because you have the power to give everything you need to yourself? So name that fear, look at the worst case scenario, find a solution, take your power back by being certain of who you are and where you are going. I move forward knowing I am powerful beyond measure, I am loved, I am safe, and I belong. That needs, if you have that with someone here, that tells you that, that's a keeper. But if you don't feel that with someone, it may be the ego talking. When was the last time you couldn't stop laughing or smiling? So, yeah, I think if somebody really brings you joy, happiness, you have a laugh, make sure that this person is someone that you can have a laugh with, enjoy your life, that it's not all about material things. Go back to a moment when you laughed so hard. Feel the laughter grow in your body, your cheeks hurting and eyes watering. Maybe there was even a snort or two. Laughter is healing. It reminds us to take life less seriously and find the joy in the littlest thing. So note to self, laugh more often. Yeah, so if you find someone that brings you joy, you feel a sense of safety, love, compatibility, you should rest easy knowing that it is something that's meant for you. But I am getting a little bit of resistance around you here, Virgo, towards that. It may be an assumption. Let's see, I'm going to pull another card for my Virgos here, please, Spirit. Message for Virgo when it comes to this situation. We have the hammock. Now there's an energy of rest. 2 cards of rest, guys. So with this one, the energy around rest, well, it's pretty, we've got this person hanging out in the hammock. And it's ultimate relaxation, isn't it, really? It's often seen as a metaphor for letting go. For some of you, it's summer leisure or leisure if you're in the northern hemisphere. It's simple, easy feeling. It also is a deep tranquility. When we think of a hammock, we trust and faith that it's going to hold us, as it's just some flimsy fabric there tied up with the two trees. Yeah, having faith and that all will be well. So you need to take a little bit of a relax, a retreat, some rest. You could be taking some time off or a vacation. You may be cancelling some things to clear your schedule so that you can take some more leisure time, some naps, taking time to have a bath rather than just a quick shower. Yeah, let go. Look at this time as a life reset, Virgo. So rather than jump in trying to resurrect something too quickly, Spirit is saying you may need to take a little bit of a time out here to take a break from what's been stressing you out, especially if this is a relationship that's been stressing you out. Take some time for self-care here so that you can think about balance. It's getting that Libra energy. It's important that you make time for yourself. So stop doing everything but what you absolutely have to do, and don't fill the rest of your time with social media or just kind of things that aren't restful or peaceful. Just rest. Be in the present. It will be healing and it will give you a sense of peace of mind, so that you can find clarity in what you want to what you value moving forward. Yeah, I think something very clear is going to come to you at this time, Virgo. Something or someone that you don't want to lose because it's just brings you so much joy. Yeah. Let's see, I'm going to pull another card for you guys. For Virgo, please, Spirit. Messages for Virgo. Opening. Yeah. I feel at this time, during this, trying to really focus on, not feeling like you have to do something out of desperation, but just allowing. It's going to really open up your heart chakra to first give yourself the love that you've been wanting or craving, and then you'll be ready to take action with determination and power. Lovely, Virgo. Love it. We have a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. Well, rather than, because I feel that you are someone who is normally a giver anyway. That's what you do. You are a giver. And the end of a tough cycle approaches. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And the energy is gaining momentum. Yeah, it looks like you're headed towards clarity and success when it comes to, I feel like, soul retrieval. Feeling like you're coming back to self. If you've been spending a lot of time alone, I see in the near future you'll be ready to spend time more with other people, especially a loved one. There's a lot of potential here for new love to come into your life, or for you to recover a missed opportunity in the past for some of you. Definitely an energy of you needing to decide what it is you want and what it is that you don't, so that you focus your energy there, Virgo. Let's get one more card for you guys. Actually, I'll get one from this deck. Message for Virgo for July. Insight. Yeah, during this time of rest, relaxation, you will come to understand a situation. So if something's causing you stress right now, I feel that by not overly thinking it or being too analytical at this time and going into this giving your mind a break, giving yourself a break from overthinking or overstressing about a situation, that's where you'll find awareness. That's where you will be able to evaluate your next course of action. If you rush into something out of a sense of fear of loss, or if you rush into a situation out of any kind of stress or fear or desperation kind of move, it's going to be the wrong choice. So giving yourself time to relax, to gain insight on the next course of action. So July is not really an action motivated month. It's more of a de-stressing and decluttering when it comes to your mind, so that you can gain greater understanding about your future before you're opening up to taking action. Yeah, indeed. Woo. Virgo, I'm going to leave it there. Wish you all the very best. If you'd like a personal reading, you can reach out to me. My links are down below, or you can Google me, Gypsy Insights Tarot on Etsy. You can also email me for specials, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. I thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. Please do keep them coming below. Super important for my channel. If you don't comment, if you don't interact with the channel, then these Virgo readings don't happen very often. So please do make sure that you just give me an emoji, a thumbs up, whatever you'd like there, just to keep the energy, keep the momentum going for these readings, Virgo. Thank you so much. Please take care, and bye for now.